Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is my first NBA jersey collection video, part one. I could be going through all the jerseys I've had from a kid up until now. This is part one. So the first jersey I have here, it's not a real NBA jersey, but it's a nice one. It's Shaquille O'Neal. It's sort of like the Miami Heat, but it doesn't say Miami on it. It says Shaq 32 there. On the other side, it also says Shaq 32. Okay. Next one I've got is this is a real classic one. This is the classic Orlando #3 Reebok NBA jersey. This is Steve Francis. This is right after he got traded from the Rockets to the Magic. It's the deal that sent Tracy McGrady to the Rockets. So there you have Steve Francis. This is probably this one has a lot of sentimental value right here. I wore this to my very first NBA game when I was 12 years old. This is a New Jersey Nets Jason Kidd jersey. I wore this back in 2005 or 2006. It was my first game, Nets versus Miami Heat, back in February. Jason Kidd. This guy could have been great in the NBA, but he was up until up until injuries. But then now he's a star in China, of all places. This is my old New York Knicks Stephon Marbury jersey. These are Reebok as well. Stephon Marbury on the back. You got the classic New York Knicks token logo there. Next jersey I've got. Red Tracy McGrady jersey. Houston Rockets. He had his best. I'd say in my opinion, he had his best days in Houston. You could also make a case that he has best days in Orlando. Okay, and then, oh, this here. What about to show is my very first NBA jersey as a little kid. This one also another sentimental value. I wore this to my very first Knicks game back in 2006. This is number 20, Allen Houston. He had already retired, but I still love the jersey. I wore it out so much that the number 0 here has worn out quite significantly. Allen Houston, my very first NBA jersey. Another one I've got is number 15 of the very first red New Jersey Nets Vince Carter jersey. Now this one is not by Reebok or Adidas or anything. This came actually free with a group tour bus that I took to see the game in back in the Izod Center in New Jersey, Meadowlands. And then here's another jersey that I've got. My very first Swingman jersey. I got this only when it was on sale. I'm not a Boston fan or anything, but this is the Boston Celtics St. Patrick's Day jersey, and you can see right here, St. Patrick's Day 2006 is the very first St. Patrick's Day jerseys game worn, and the player I have is Ricky Davis. And lastly, to my first part of the jersey collection, this is Kevin Garnett, Minnesota Timberwolves, right before he got traded to Boston. And can you believe it? He's had an amazing career. He started out with the Timberwolves, went from 1995 to 2007, and then from 2007 to 2013 he played for the Boston Celtics, won a championship, and then Brooklyn Nets one more year. Go Nets, go Knicks. And then back in 2015, this year in February, he got traded back to Minnesota to finish out the rest of his career and possibly own the team. Well, there you have it. My very first jersey collection video, and I'll be putting out some more videos. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, or anything, any positive feedback, please tell me on the description box below. Thank you very much for watching my first NBA jersey review.